Welcome to our LanguageCert ESOL for Schools series. In this video, we will focus on the B2 Communicator exam, an exam designed for test takers aged 11 to 16 who are learning English as part of their school curriculum or attending short courses in English. We'll explore its structure, break down the tasks, and share sample questions to help you prepare for it. If you haven't already done so, be sure to check out the other videos in the series to get a complete picture of the exam. Let's now dive into the details. The B2 level Communicator LanguageCert ESOL for Schools exam consists of two components, the written and the spoken component. Regarding the written part first, the listening section comprises 4 parts and 26 items. All audio recordings are heard twice, and the total duration of the listening section is approximately 30 minutes. As regards the reading section, it consists of 4 parts and 26 items in total. The writing section consists of 2 parts, both of them mandatory. Please note that the duration of the reading and writing sections of the examination is 2 hours 10 minutes and that there is no break in between. Regarding the spoken component, it comprises 4 parts. It is a one-to-one interview with an interlocutor, and its duration is 13 minutes. Let's start off with the written component and the listening section of the exam. The listening section of the exam comprises 4 parts. In part 1, test takers are required to answer one 3-option multiple-choice question for each conversation by choosing the appropriate completion or continuation. They will hear 7 conversations, all of them twice, and one of them will be a formal conversation. What this part aims to assess is their ability to understand context, meaning, and function in short conversations on concrete and abstract topics. In part 2, test takers need to answer 2 3-option multiple-choice questions per conversation. There will be 3 conversations in total, and they will hear them twice. Test takers may have to identify topic, purpose, context, speakers, gist, relationship between speakers, etc. What is assessed here is their ability to identify a specific aspect of a conversation. In part 3, test takers are presented with a note or message pad with 7 headings and space to write the correct information for each heading. They will hear the audio recording twice. That may be a radio podcast, a narrative, a presentation, etc. And test takers will be required to identify specific information. What this part aims to assess is their ability to extract key information from a monologue to complete a task. Finally, in part 4, test takers are required to answer 6 3-option multiple-choice questions about a discussion. They will hear it twice and may be asked to identify gist, examples, fact, opinion, contrast, purpose, key ideas, etc. What is assessed here is their ability to follow a discussion between 2 speakers. What about the reading section of the exam? The reading section of the exam consists of 4 parts. Part 1 requires test takers to answer 6 3-option multiple choice questions about a long text. The text may be a news story, an article, a review, etc. This first part aims to assess their ability to understand in detail information, ideas, and opinions. Part 2 presents test takers with a choice of 7 sentences to choose from to complete 6 gaps in a text. Please note that one sentence has been provided as a distractor and will not be used. This part assesses the test taker's ability to understand how meaning is built up in a text. Part 3 asks test takers to answer 7 multiple matching questions to identify information from the texts provided. There will be 4 texts, such as an email, an advert, a brochure, etc., with a linked theme, but with a different purpose. Here, what is assessed is their ability to understand the purpose of text, locate specific information, and also awareness of the writer's stance and attitude. In Part 4, test takers need to answer 7 open-ended WH questions and write short answers of up to 4 words each. The text will be a continuous text. For example, a narrative, descriptive, explanatory, expository, biographical, or instructive text. This part assesses their ability to understand specific information through detailed reading. A few words about the writing section of the exam now. The writing section of the exam consists of 2 parts, both of them mandatory. Part 1 requires test takers to produce a formal text of about 100 to 150 words and respond formally using a written input with a clearly defined number of content points and with the intended reader specified. What this part aims to assess is their ability to respond appropriately to a given text, to produce a formal response for an intended public audience. Part 2 gives instruction to produce an informal piece of writing of about 150 to 200 words. Test takers are asked to write on a general subject, not requiring specialist knowledge, for a specified reader, and need to refer to a clearly defined number of content points. This part assesses their ability to produce a personal letter or an email, a narrative composition or story, or a descriptive composition. What about the speaking section of the exam? The speaking section of the exam consists of 4 parts. In Part 1, the test taker is asked to give personal information, answer up to 5 questions, and also express opinions and ideas. What is assessed in this part is their ability to communicate personal information. The duration of this first part is 3 minutes. In Part 2, the test taker participates in a situational role play with 2 or more situations presented by the interlocutor and is expected to use a range of functional language. This second part of the spoken examination aims to assess their ability to communicate appropriately in social situations and lasts 3 minutes. In Part 3, the test taker and the interlocutor hold a short discussion to make a plan, arrange something, using written text as the prompt. The aim of this part is to assess the test taker's ability to exchange information and opinions. This third part lasts 3 minutes. In part 4, after 30 seconds of preparation time, the test taker is required to speak about a selected topic provided by the interlocutor for about 2 minutes. Then the test taker is asked a few follow-up questions. In this last part of the spoken examination, what is assessed is the test taker's ability to present a topic, narrate, describe, communicate ideas, and express opinions. The duration of this part is 4 minutes. If you found this video useful, please subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you!
Είσαι άλκον, αλήθεια. Εγώ το μεταξύ λέω θα τους πω 3 λεπτά νωρίτερα μέχρι να ξέρεις να προετοιμαστεί και αυτά.
Τώρα φτάσαμε στο τέλος, υπάρχει κανένας λόγος να τα
Ναι.
Πάμε τώρα αν είναι, πώς το λένε, διορθωτικά.
Ναι.
Καταλαβες.